about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan and Cowboys Nation. As I was scouring the internet, I was combing the internet looking for some classy Cowboys content to bring to you folks. I actually stumbled across a pattern on the internet. I saw a pattern in the headlines, and the pattern we saw at the end of the 2023 NFL season. We saw at the beginning of the 2024 NFL season. We were screaming about it during the 2024 NFL season, and here it is. Micah Parsons' contract. So y'all know I got to give my raw and uncut when it comes to that, because I got to give y'all two articles that I actually read. One I cut short because it really didn't have anything to do with it, but it brought up a really pertinent type of topic. You know what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation? But the second one also brings something into play that I feel that is holding the Micah Parsons contract for ransom right now. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. So let's go ahead and do this. Y'all ready for this raw and uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans raw and uncut.
I'm keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, this is the first one. The first article is from Yahoo Sports. The headline reads, Cowboys could replace Micah Parsons with SEC star pass rusher. Here we go again. This article was written yesterday by Daniel Fisher. One of the biggest storylines of the NFL offseason is the status of Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons' contract negotiations. Parsons is entering the final year of his deal, and as of now, there is no new contract in place for the Pro Bowl pass rusher. The Cowboys are known for waiting until the last minute to finalize a contract, so there is still a chance Parsons will secure a new deal. However, there is also a chance he may not be on the team next year. If Parsons is playing elsewhere in 2026, then the Cowboys will need a new pass rusher, and Matt Miller from ESPN has Dallas taking Auburn's edge rusher Keldrick Falk in a new 2026 NFL mock draft. Now, that's where I stopped reading. That's where I stopped reading, Cowboys Nation, for the simple fact we are already talking about the 2026 NFL draft. We're already talking about getting pass rushers. I have not seen one prospect. I have not looked at one prospect for the 2026 NFL draft so far. It's too early. Matt Miller, it is too early to be talking about any type of draft. But also, it's pretty crazy to even talk about getting rid of Micah Parsons. I mean, you started your article off with the whole, we know how Jerry Jones is. We all know how Jerry Jones is when it comes to these star players, when it comes to those contracts. He waits until the last minute. He gets people like you to write about it. He gets people like me to cover it, content creators. So he's getting his name out there. He's getting the Dallas Cowboys brand out there. You know, negative attention is attention nonetheless. So that's what he's doing. He's getting the brand out there. We're talking about Micah Parsons' contract situation. Last year, we were talking about CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott's contract situation. Next year, the offseason, we're going to be talking about Tyler Smith's contract situation. It's always a thing with the Jones family. I know with Brian Schottenheimer, the hire of Brian Schottenheimer and that coaching staff and the things that we've been seeing, we are saying that the Jones family might have turned a new leaf. But the thing is, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and they're continuing with the same old tricks that they do, negotiating through the media, trying to get Micah Parsons to go behind, what is his name, David Mullighetti, going back behind his agent just to get a deal done. I mean, I know it's business and Jerry has to secure the best deal possible, but you can't go behind his agent to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Cowboys Nation, This really brings to me that people are continuing to have this negative spin on it as if it's Micah Parsons, as if it's just Micah Parsons waiting on the contract. But the thing is, y'all know how the market goes. Y'all know if there's somebody waiting to get paid that they're going to play the waiting game, that Micah Parsons might be waiting for TJ Watt to get paid before he wants to go after his money. And that is another one that we're going to talk about right now. All right, Cowboys Nation, I seen this article in my email. It's from Blogging the Boys, and the article is, a potential TJ Watt deal could make things even more expensive for the Cowboys. And I was thinking the exact same thing, Cowboys Nation. I was thinking that if TJ Watt is waiting to get a deal done, waiting to finagle his contract, then you know Micah Parsons and his agents are going to be looking at their chops, just waiting for his to get done so that they can surpass him and keep the market climbing. That's what they're supposed to do. But the article reads, as we approach training camp, the one major question surrounding the Dallas Cowboys is Micah Parsons getting a new deal before the start of the season. This offseason has been filled with back and forth from Micah Parsons and the Jones in terms of negotiation through the media. Parsons has been on record multiple times asking Jerry and Steven to call his agent, while the Joneses joked they would deal with Parsons himself instead of his agent, who Jerry claimed not to know. The negotiations feel like they are at a standstill, with both parties seemingly comfortable waiting until sometime during training camp. It sure sounds like Parsons is looking to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL, which would put his average annual value at around $40 million per year, eclipsing Myles Garrett's 4-year, $160 million contract extension with the Browns signed earlier this year. One holdup here now is Pittsburgh Steelers edge rusher TJ Watt. Watt is currently in a similar situation as Parsons, as he is currently under contract but not happy with his contract situation. According to Adam Schefter, teams have begun reaching out to the Steelers to see if he's available on the trade market, but the Steelers have no interest of trading their star defender. Whether it's in Pittsburgh or in a new city, it sounds like Watt will also be looking to be paid in the same realm as Myles Garrett, Jamar Chase, and Max Crosby. In the end, that is bad news for the Cowboys and their salary cap, as waiting to call Micah's agent may end up costing them quite a bit of money in the end. The Cowboys have struggled to get ahead of deals with their star players in the past, and it sure sounds like waiting on Parsons' deal will only hurt the Cowboys in the end. Cowboys Nation, let's go ahead and go back to the office real quick so I can give y'all my raw and uncut. Yeah, Cowboys Nation, it's absolutely correct. Blogging the Boys, they're absolutely correct when it comes to Micah Parsons getting his contract and TJ Watt being a barrier to getting that contract done. I mean, shoot, if I was Micah Parsons, what I would do, I would wait to see what TJ got, and what TJ got, I would get about 100,000 more, 500,000 more. We're going to have more guarantees than TJ Watt. I want to be the officially highest paid player, well, non-quarterback in the NFL. And that's something that a lot of fans frown on. That's something that a lot of fans say, well, do you got to be the highest paid? Do you really got to be the highest paid? Can you leave some money on the table? Man, I'm like, get your bread. Get your bread. You are out there busting your butt. You are out there doing everything that you promised to do when you signed that first contract, when you signed the rookie contract. You did that and more. So you deserve your money. And a lot of people equate you being the highest paid, so that means you're the best at what you do. No, that's the market. The market keeps building. When it's your time up, somebody is going to eclipse Micah Parsons. It's just the nature of the beast, but a lot of people don't seem to understand that. So Micah getting his money, get all your bread. And I know CeeDee Lamb wasn't the highest paid player in his position. I believe he was second highest paid, but I don't know if that's leaving money on the table or if that's the negotiation that Jerry Jones was able to win. But the thing is, don't expect these players to go in there to take less money. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect these players to go in there and take a team-friendly discount. All I heard with Dak Prescott was a comparison once again to Tom Brady, how Tom Brady left money on the table when he was a New England Patriot, and Dak Prescott should be doing the same thing. Y'all think of the exception as the actual rule when the rule is the exception. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady is the exception when it comes to this, but y'all expect every single quarterback, and I'm not saying y'all as in everybody that's watching, but you know who I'm talking about. But the expectation of every single quarterback in the league to be taken less, it would make the market stagnant. So they got to help each other. You know, these players in the league, they have to help each other. If you are elite at what you do, then you set the market. Micah Parsons is elite at what he does, so yes, he is in line to set the market. I don't understand why some Dallas Cowboys fans get mad at that. I know if you was going in for a promotion at your job, I'm not going to sit back here like, yo, he shouldn't get paid that. He shouldn't get paid that. Why are you getting paid so much? I'm telling you, go get your bread because you deserve it. Whether you flipping burgers at Burger King, I don't know if they even flip burgers anymore. I think they press them. But anyway, if you flipping burgers at the local burger joint, or you creating rockets, do you at a high level. And that's what Micah Parsons is doing. He's doing him at a high level. I like seeing it. I like that the Dallas Cowboys get the benefit from it, because if he was a New York Giant or a Philadelphia Eagle, we would have to play him twice a year and we would dread it. So let's not take him for granted. Get him paid, Jerry. If you watching this, Jerry Jones, please get Micah Parsons paid before we go into preseason. Give this man some stability and some security for the future so that he can go on knowing that he is taken care of, that his family's taken care of. I shouldn't have to get on my soapbox and have to say this to you because you are a shrewd businessman and you get things done. But you say deadlines make deals. Deadlines make you jump out the window when it comes to your pocketbook, when it comes to the salary cap. So, Jerry, please, for your boy, get it done. Pay Micah Parsons. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what did you guys think about the two articles that I read? The one from Yahoo Sports and the one from Blogging the Boys. Do you have the same fear I do that Micah Parsons might not get done before the start of the NFL season? Oh, man, I got my fingers crossed. But y'all know how we do things. We always talk about it in the comments section. But if you're digging this content and want to rep the Dallas Cowboys with a bunch of reputable, wonderful Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and wish that Jerry and Stephen Jones would stop twiddling their thumbs, get that contract done, get the pen in Micah Parsons' hands so he can sign his life away for the next 5 years, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, or Madden 25 for now, and College Football 25 until July 7th. Gameplay. But this is another video actually on the 4th of July. I'm about to go out there and go watch the fireworks. This is the first 4th of July without my brother and Angry Cowboys Fan family. Should let y'all know, I told y'all that I had, 3 siblings. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings. My oldest sister, Tia, passed away on the 4th of July. So the late June into the 4th of July is pretty rough for me, but we gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it going. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe out there. It's been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.